We back, y'all. Today we're trying to fix / rebuild the Washington Wizards. Now, the Washington Wizards have been a team that have been in playoff contention and up and down since I would say 2013. Up and down. Some years they make it, some years they don't. When they do make it, they underperform and so on and so forth. And so far in this year, they've been very, very disappointing. So it's time for a change. Since their real front office people don't want to change it up, I'm going to change it up in 2K. If you're a Washington Wizards fan, you may not enjoy this video, so I would recommend clicking off because your players that you may love or hate or whatever, a lot of these players won't be on the team for much longer, right? And I don't want this to be a hyper unrealistic rebuild because I know if I do like John Wall in the first round pick, we could probably get a superstar right off the rip. Paul George, Victor Oladipo. We could do something like that, but I kind of want to take a step back and do a more traditional approach to this rebuild, all right? So one thing I want to do right off the bat is to make John Wall a small forward. His overall goes up a little bit. That just means he has a little more trade value. My goal is to break up the Bradley Beal, John Wall backcourt. It has been together. I think Bradley Beal was drafted in 2013, 2012. They've been together for that long, and honestly, it hasn't really worked out. Now, who do I pick to keep? I'm going to keep Bradley Beal. A, because he's younger, and B, because John Wall's contract gets ridiculous. The last year of his deal, he's making $47 million at the age of 32 years old. And honestly, I don't know how great John Wall is going to be at 32 because a lot of his game relies on his athleticism and things like that. When you got Bradley Beal, on the other hand, he's getting paid a lot, but he's only under contract for 3 more years. And then when it's all over, he's only 27. We're probably going to re-sign him. But regardless, we're going to trade John Wall. Now, real life, that is a lot harder than you may think. Yes, John Wall is an all-star point guard, and he is very good. But that contract is enough for some teams to maybe be like, nah, we don't really want to dabble in that. But at 2K, teams ain't really like that. So I'm going to trade John Wall. My goal is to get expiring contracts that I may want to re-sign or maybe not. Like Chris Middleton would be solid, but for me, it doesn't really make sense for the Bucks to trade Chris Middleton. The Bulls are not trading Lowry. The Kevin Love thing would make sense for the Cavaliers, but Kevin Love also just got a big extension. And I don't know if I want to pay a 34-year-old Kevin Love $30 million. So there's a team in mind, and this is the team right here. The Heat. I don't know for those specific players, but the Heat have been in the superstar market for a while. They tried to get interviews with Kevin Durant and so on and so forth. Where he was a free agent, it just didn't really work out. They can make this trade and get a superstar that's really locked up for 4 or 5 years. And then for us, we get Goran Dragic, who's on a 1-year deal, 1+1. So he may take his qualifier. But if we can somehow convince Goran Dragic and Hassan Whiteside not to take that qualifier or their player option, we'll have $36 million in cap space this year, which means that we could go out and get a big name free agent. So I think we're going to do this deal. They also pick up Ian Mahinmi, which is perfect for us because he's one of the most overpaid people in the league. But can I also throw Dwight in the mix? Just because we don't need him, and I'm sure they could use another center. I don't know if they probably want to start Bam Adebayo, but if we can somehow squeeze a top 5 protected first round pick out of them, I'd be cool with that in a second. There it is. Okay. So we traded Dwight before he even played a single game for us. Traded John Wall. We get back 2 players who, I mean, I wouldn't mind having Goran Dragic on the team for the future, but at $19 million, I think that may be a bit much. So my goal is to somehow, I don't know. It depends on where he really values. Does he want to play for a winner? They say he wants to play for a winner. That's very important to him. Financial security is important, and loyalty is somewhat. I'm probably going to test my value in the free agent market this offseason. That is perfect for us because I'm pretty sure we would still have his bird rights, and we'll be fine there. And then Hassan Whiteside, my gut is telling me to test free agency this offseason. That's perfect. That's exactly what we need. And then with $36 million, we can go out and get another star player to put alongside Bradley Beal. Another guy I'm not too fond of right now is Otto Porter. Not that he's bad or anything. He's actually a pretty quality NBA player, but is his productivity worth $28 million? I don't really know. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to trade him right now, but I'm going to put him on the trade market and maybe some team offer me something. 2.5-star value, $27 million. That is very, very trash. But one thing I want to do is mess with this rotation a little bit. We don't need Troy Brown to get minutes. Shout out to my boy Mike for getting online. We don't need Troy Brown to get minutes. We're actually going to give his minutes to Bradley Beal. He's our star right now, so I want Bradley Beal getting a lot of minutes, and we're going to make him our #1 scoring option. So, okay, that's what we're going to do for now. If a trade comes up for Otto Porter, I'll pause and let you see it. But as of right now, this is what our roster is looking like for this season. And then the offseason is where things really go down. Because we do have Austin Rivers on a 1-year deal. Markieff Morris on the last year of his deal. Kelly Oubre is a restricted free agent this offseason. So, as long as at least one of these players, Goran Dragic or Hassan Whiteside, doesn't take that offer, the player option, we're going to be set for the free agent market. DeMarcus Cousins won MVP. Rookie went to Luka. 6-man Tyreek Evans. Giannis defense player there. Ricky Rubio most improved. And then Nick Nurse wins coach of the year. All right. Anybody from our squad make an all-NBA team? Shout out to my boy Terrence for inviting me, but we're recording the video right now, Terrence. John Wall makes all-NBA second team. I mean, John Wall is very good. He had a great season. A great season in Miami. Shout out to John Wall doing big things without Bradley Beal. How did our boy Bradley Beal do though? I mean, he didn't make an all-NBA team, but we did make the playoffs. And Miami didn't. So I'll take the playoffs over an all-NBA team if you ask me. So let's see how Bradley Beal did perform by himself. Averaged 22 points, which is basically what he averaged last year. All of his numbers stayed the same. He shot better from the field and from the free throw line, which is great, but he also played a little less minutes. So his per 36 are all better than last season, which is great. Hassan Whiteside played okay, 16 and 15. Goran Dragic 15 and 5. Regardless, we made the 5th seed at a 44 and 38 record. So, you know, very average season for us, but that's okay. This is not supposed to be the year that we're supposed to win a championship anyway. We lose game 1 to Milwaukee. Sometimes we're going to lose in the first round, but that's okay too. The offseason is where things are really going to blow up for us, and we're going to actually do some big things. We are up 3-1 on the Milwaukee Bucks. We're going to get out of the first round potentially. Maybe. You know, in 2K, people blow 3-1 leads in 2K all the time, and we're not going to do it in the first round. But we're going against Toronto, and 2K loves Toronto. I do too, though. They're a very, very good team. We lose game 1. We win game 2. Okay, we will not get swept tonight. Game 3, we win. Okay, can we somehow, if we get out the second round, we may make it to the, nope. All right, there it is. 3-2. And we go to game 7, boys. We're going to game 7 with this roster. I like it. I like it a lot, boys. Come on, fight hard. If we can take out the #1 seeders, they took off in that third and fourth quarter. They took off on us. But again, that is completely okay. We did not expect to go very far. Second round, push to game 7. Let me see. How did we do? I just want to see who was killing for us. It had to be Bradley Beal, right? Bradley Beal had to average, basically he averaged exactly what he averaged in the regular season. All right. So we're just going to see who goes to the championship. We kind of have an idea because 2K is kind of repetitive when we get to that sense. Same matchup every single year in 2K. Every single time we do the first year of a rebuild or something, this is the matchup. And it goes to game 7, and the Raptors win. Kawhi Leonard wins Finals MVP, and they win by 14 in game 7. All right. So moments of truth for us. We got to see what Hassan Whiteside and Goran Dragic do this offseason. We have the 12th pick and the 19th pick because we have the Heat pick. That pick was top 10 protected. So if we throw Otto Porter in the 12th overall pick, we may be, whoa, Jetty Osman. If somehow I can get out of here without giving up that first round pick, that would be clutch. We only have 1 more second. They want a top 3 protect, and they're going to give us Mason Plumlee. We don't want any extra cap space or cap space to be taken up. So maybe this is not the deal for us. They want an unprotected first rounder from 2021. What if we gave y'all the 19th pick instead of that 12th pick? 2 seconds. They're going to throw in Torrey Craig for Will Barton. The reason we want to do this deal is to get off. We'd be shedding like $10 million in cap space on top of that. I'm going to do this deal. I'm going to do that deal. Okay. So we still have the 12th pick in the draft. We're going to select here. I didn't do any scouting. I didn't load in a draft class. So this guy has an A- over. Wait, he was already picked. He was the first overall pick. Okay. I'm chill. I need to chill because I was like, did he fall to number 12? So we got this guy who's projected to go number 2. He's already at number 12. Ceiling is Serge Ibaka, a power forward, can score the ball in the paint a bit. Dunks are ridiculously athletic. 5 badges. I like this guy. But this small forward here, look like he's more of a defensive guy. Corey Brewer. I'm going to go with the guy that's projected to be like Serge Ibaka. He's supposed to be the number 2 pick. He fell to 12. I'll take that. I'll take that. We're going to get out of the draft with that pick alone. 6'9", 240 from St. John's. Al Anthony, welcome to the team. The Knicks just got a shooting guard who is an 86 overall as a rookie. What? 19 years old, 86 overall. His floor is an all-star. The guy can score. He can defend. Jeez, we need the athleticism is through the roof. We needed that first overall pick, I see. Regardless, shout out to the Knicks for getting that guy. And we're going to sign our boy Al Anthony. Hassan accepted. That's kind of tough. Goran Dragic declined it. We knew one of them was going to accept. I was hoping Goran Dragic accepted, honestly, because obviously that's $8 million less. But I think we'll still be fine. We still have some money here. We're going to trade Torrey Craig for 2 seconds. And leave it at. We're going to trade Hassan Whiteside to the Lakers for Svi Mukalu and Josh Hart. The Lakers didn't have any offers out there for any big name free agents. So I was like, look, y'all need a center. They ain't had JaVale no more. So we'll make that deal with them. And now they have a quality center. Now that frees up a lot of money for us to actually, I want to try to bring Boogie home, right? Is this his home? I don't know if, actually, no, he's from Alabama, I'm pretty sure. What am I talking about his home? I'm going to give Boogie the absolute max. I also want to do the same thing with Kyrie Irving, but again, I don't know why Kyrie Irving would leave Boston, but I'm going to give it a try. Because we did, like we did just lose Goran Dragic. But I know our priority should be center, and that's why we threw DeMarcus the first offer. And then I guess I could throw Jimmy an offer as well, because we can throw Jimmy at the 3 and have Will Barton come off the bench, which I think that's natural for him anyway. So 3 guys we throwing our max offers to. Let's see if anyone signs. Jimmy is the guy to sign. DeMarcus accepting other offers. Kyrie is accepting other offers. We're going to pick up Jimmy Butler. So these are our 2 signees right now. DeMarcus went back to Sacramento out of all places. What? All right, so I'm going to do some more signings. Hopefully get a quality power forward because we don't really have one right now. All right, so here we are. Josh Hart got so much better. 4 overall points, which is great for us. We are very guard heavy, which is not a terrible thing because we could definitely make trades. Like we got Brandon Jennings as a backup point guard and Ekpe Udoh as a backup center. Our starting point guard right now is George Hill, which is not bad because he can defend pretty well. And we don't really need a star point guard because we have scoring right here in Jimmy Butler and Bradley Beal. So I like what we got going on right now. Definitely a team that should be better in the playoffs than last year. But we're just going to go to the beginning of next season. Maybe we'll see what's going on. You know what we can do? Will Barton's backup position is a point guard. We can start Will Barton at the 1. Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler, Derek Favors, Dwayne Dedmon. Off the bench, we'd have Josh Hart as our 6th man. I like that way better than having George Hill, for sure, better than having George Hill at the PG. George Hill as a backup would be pretty perfect. We got 2 training camps. I'm going to send my rookie. Where's my rookie at? Anthony to potential camp. And then I want to send Jimmy Butler to outside shooting camp. 3s get up to 85. Perfect. And that's the way we rolling. Steph Curry won an MVP. That guy won Rookie of the Year. It wasn't even the dude that was an 85 overall or 86 overall that plays for the Knicks. The Knicks guy did not win Rookie of the Year. Dennis, Kawhi, Malik Monk, Steve Kerr. Where are my Wizards? No. Where's the second team? We got to have a Wizard up here. John Wall makes it again. There, Jimmy Butler. 3rd team All-NBA. Shout out to Jimmy Buckets. Let's take a look at our stats. I knew one of our guys had to make it because we won a bunch. We won 52 games. And then, oh my God, Bradley Beal could have got it too. We were very, very top heavy. And then our 6th man, Josh Hart, was 3rd. I'm okay with 2 players averaging 24 points per game or more. I'm okay with that. Because you look at our roster, we don't have a very shot-taking roster. Will Barton only took 9 shots a game. Derek Favors, 9 shots a game. We got our 2 stars taking the most shots, and that's perfect. Josh Hart overall is already an 84. Where's our rookie? The rookie's in 78 already. He only averaged 4 points per game. Shot 47%. That is completely fine. 78% from 3. That's not good. But he should not even be taking. His 3s are 79. So he should be taking them. Regardless, we are the... Well, I don't even know what seed we end up being. The 3 seed. I can work with that. Okay, go against Philly first. Let's normalize our rotation. I want our stars playing big time minutes. Rookie, you know, I'm gonna have to take some of your minutes away. This is not, you're not ready for this type of light, baby. You're not ready for these moments. Both players, 40 minutes a game. Game 1 against Philly, we end up losing. Joel Embiid has a night. Game 2 against Philly, we win. Game 3 against Philly, we win. Come on, yeah. We lose game 1, we come back. Oh, that's tough. Game 5 is super important. Yes, come on, one more. Get out of this first round. There it is. Okay, we're going against Toronto, who eliminated us last year, but it did go to 7, and our roster's a lot better this year than it was last year. We win game 1. It is the Bradley Beal show, man. Quit playing with Bradley. He said, give me my team, man. Bradley Beal wins us game 1. Game 2, we lose. Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, okay, Kawhi Leonard did his thing. Bradley Beal slowed down. Jimmy Butler, we need you to do more than 15 points, my guy. It's the playoffs, baby. We need you to step up. Game 3. There we go. That's what we need. That's exactly what we need. Dwayne Dedmon, 15 and 16. Listen, get rebounds. That's all we need, Dwayne. That's all we need. Just get your boards. Come on. We up 3-1 on the Toronto Raptors. That is perfect. Y'all know how good that Raptors team is. If we can get out of this round. Oh, my God. Can we get out of this round, please? Yes. Eastern Conference Finals. The Washington Wizards haven't been here since, I guess, their first title, right? They haven't got to the Eastern Conference Finals with John Wall and company, have they? I don't think they have. Orlando, out of all teams, they have that Rookie of the Year guy, Evan Fournier. This is the same roster, but on their bench they have DeAndre Jordan. He's their best player on their bench. Okay, this is very off course, but I kind of want to see what that rookie did. He's an 88 overall already. He averaged 17 and 4.5. But he didn't win Rookie of the Year. This other guy, this point guard for Orlando, won it. And Orlando, they never really had a great they haven't had a great point guard in a long time. It's been a very long time. But they have a guy in the G League, Isaiah Taylor, who's an 82 overall. But this is the guy that won Rookie of the Year. In the playoffs, he's playing very well. He's basically doing the same thing he did in the regular season, which is good for them. But we need to clamp up on that, Will Barton. Game 1, we win. The 3 versus 4 seeds. Game 2, we win. Jimmy Butler, look, is this the best duo ever? Nah, let me chill. But y'all see how good these guys are playing together. Game 3, we win. Are we going to sweep the Eastern Conference Finals? We do. We had trouble in every other round. Eastern Conference Finals, we sweep across. Okay, Lakers or Warriors? It's going to be the Warriors. Now, did they keep KD? They have KD. They still have their big 4. Okay. And then they have somebody just waiting for his name to be called. Jesus Christ. All right, let's just see how things go. Best team in the league versus us. Game 1 is a dub. A low-scoring game. We win by 2, but we'll take the dub. Game 2 is an L. Klay Thompson for 41. We cannot let that happen, y'all. We can't let Klay Thompson drop 41. Game 3, we lose. Oh, man. Come on. Fight. There we go. Another close one. All of the close games we win it. Game 5 is super important. We're going to have to simcast this one, boys. See how it ends up going. Quarter 1, we win. Quarter 2, we lose, but only by 1. Let's go, boys. Come on. Don't let them come back in this 4th. You guys are giving up too many points in the 4th. Another close game, but we're battling, and we get out there with a W. 1 win away from being champions. 1 game away from being champions. Jimmy Butler. Bradley Beal. Josh Hart in his 3rd year, right? 3rd official year for Josh Hart. Come on, man. It's literally these 2 guys on the offensive side. Defensively, we are playing, I guess not that great because Klay Thompson did put up 40. But that don't matter too much if we outscore them. They got this game. They're by 20. They got this game. It is going to game 7. Y'all know I don't jump in to play these games. If it's close, I'll jump in to watch, but we don't play. I'm a general manager. I'm a / coach, but I'm not a player. We're down by a bunch. Took it to 7, and we end up losing to the almighty Warriors. But that is the best the Wizards have done in such a long time. Our team did very well, and I'm not too mad about it. We're gonna trade Will Barton in the 1st round pick for Clint Capella. We're gonna lose Dwayne Dedmon in free agency, which is fine. So that is just the replacement for him, and that's how we're gonna do. We're not gonna have a lot of money to sign anybody, so the way we're gonna make this team better is gonna be through trades. We're gonna accept all of our rookies. I don't know how George Hill did. He averaged 9 points for us off the bench. It's actually pretty solid. So we're gonna keep him around. All of our rookies or all our people on rookie contracts can stay, and we'll leave it at that. We want to bring back basically the same team if we can, other than just upgrading that center position. Progression wise, Josh Hart gets so much better. He is an 86, 87 with the boost of the chemistry. Our rookie is ready to start, which is perfect. We're about to be better than last year, I think. We got a better center. I think George Hill is going to start at the 1 for us because Bradley Beal can't play the 1, right? He can't. That's just not who he is. He's a shooting guard. He's not a facilitator. So we're going to let George Hill start. All of our young guys are getting better, and I like it. I'm ready for the season. So this is what the rotation looks like. I think I'm going to give our stars just a little bit more minutes because last year they just carried us offensively. The rookie's ready. The rookie's ready for his time, man. Only 25 minutes per game, which is good, but 81 overall. We drafted him 12th overall last year. I'll take that. Josh Hart is so good right now. He's so good right now. And it feels kind of terrible to have him coming off the bench, but like he's just the perfect bench guy right now. So he's going to go to the end of the season, and hopefully this is the year number 3. Steph Curry wins another MVP. Rookie of the year goes to that guy, Quinn Francis, center. 84 overall center. What is with these draft classes giving you these rookies that are crazy good? 6-man of the year went to Tyreke Evans again, but for a different team this time. Kawhi wins defensive player of the year. Most improved went to the rookie that was an 86 last year. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. My bad. He's a 93 overall his sophomore season. Are you kidding me? He averaged 20 points per game. They better be in the playoffs with this guy on their roster. 6'7" shooting guard / point guard, 21. They better be in the playoffs. And then our coach wins coach of the year. All right. But do we have anybody on all NBA teams again? Because they really be doing us dirty sometimes. Washington Wizards, no, not this year. You know, that's all right. It was just like we weren't like we were the best team in the league or nothing. Which we were. Barely. The Warriors are still chugging along. They don't have Draymond no more, which could be the X factor in us winning this championship this year. But the Knicks still missed the playoffs. Ricky Rubio, that rookie, that's a 90. Kevin Knox, Kristaps, and Harry. How does this team not make the playoffs? Alonzo Trier. Melo's back. Maybe that's the reason. Oh my God. Okay, let us try to win our championship. Let's take a look at our numbers. Jimmy Butler takes a step back as far as scoring the ball. He still shoots the ball incredibly well, 51%, but he didn't average as many points as last year, which is fine because Josh Hart got better. Clint Capella's now on the squad. What did the rookie do? 7 points per game. I guess he's a sophomore, y'all. Sophomore now. 7 points a game, 6 rebounds. He's already to 84. So that's great. Milwaukee should not stand a chance to get us. Like, we actually was going to simulate the whole round. Sweep them, please. Actually, it don't even matter if it's a sweep. Just get out of the first round. Toronto is going to go against us in the second round, it looks like. We didn't sweep. Hold on. Whoa. Let me stop the whole Simmons stuff. All right, there we go. Toronto was up 3-0, and they blew it to Boston Celtics. Haven't gone against them so far in this video, so let's see how we fare against them. Honestly, there shouldn't be a team that matches up well against us. We just had an amazing regular season run, and our team is nice. That sophomore power forward guy, his stats may not be there, but he's a big impact on the defensive side of the ball. Now we're going against Philly. I think we beat Philly last year in the playoffs, but I could be mistaken. Regardless, 1-2 seeds in both conferences. We win game 1. Game 2 is a dub as well. Game 3, we lose. We just can't sweep nobody, huh? We just can't sweep nobody. We got to give them one game. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. The Warriors, please sweep. Please try to sweep. Let's get these minutes right. Joffrey Laverne will take all yours. Juancho Hernan-Gomez in the playoffs. He's on fire. We're going to leave his minutes because he's on fire. Josh Hart is also on fire. Everybody's on fire. This is perfect. This is exactly what we want. Everybody's on fire. Win this series. Game 1 is a dub. In overtime, Steph Curry put up 52, 6, and 10 against us, but he lost. Wait, Draymond Green is still there. Is he coming off the bench now? Is Draymond coming off the bench? Where's the game started? He only started 15 games. They decided to start Jordan Bell over him. Jordan Bell's an 83, 87 for Draymond. It don't make sense, but I mean, I'm not tripping. I guess we win game 1. Game 2, we lose. Another relatively close one. Come on, please. Game 3 is a big one. Yes, we take the lead right there. Another close game. 28 rebounds for Clint Capella. Oh my God. Oh my God. We had 50 rebounds. They had 30. That had to be the story tonight. That has to be the story tonight, baby. Clint Capella coming in. Let's go with the work. Clint Capella, 14 of them. Svi Makalu, 16 minutes, 15 points. Last game, put it away. And we do. Whew. I've been recording for an hour and 35 minutes. But we get the championship in year 3. Jimmy Butler averages 24 in the finals, and that is enough for us to win it all. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this kind of rebuild, because this was a more traditional rebuild than what we normally do. Normally, you know, I'll come out the gate, trade. But this time we took it a little bit slow. It took us 3 years to win it all, and I'm cool with that. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Just comment Al Anthony, and I know you made it to this point in the video, and I know you're a real king for that. Thank y'all. Peace.